I don't want to put a dirty tea bag in it.
It's probably fine.
That's what I'm thinking. If I was thinking, and I am.
Stinking thinking.
Hey everybody, welcome to the PJC cast, also known as the Proud Jacuzzi Crew, where we do Would You Rathers and other fun things. My name's Dane.
I'm Jimmy.
And today we are, well, we sound a little different again, don't we, Jim?
Yeah, I'm sick.
Well, you were sick the last episode. No.
I'm sick of it.
Well, oh, you're just sick of it just in general.
Yeah.
Okay, well, besides that, we're sick of waiting in this ding-dang line because we're in the DMV today.
Oh no!
Oh no! You got a new car, and we got to do all the paperwork. So if any of our listeners can hear other people out there, nope, none.
Everyone's silent, and it's the best.
And it's great because it's the DMV, and you can't have fun there. You're not allowed.
Tried to talk to you at the DMV, like convo.
No, everyone looks down at their phones these days, man. I remember the days where there were no phones and everyone just looked down at their hands at the DMV.
Yeah.
Instead.
I wish I had a smartphone.
What is that? It's like prehistoric times or whatever. Anyway, let's do it. I mean, we're here. We're in the hot tub in the DMV. We brought our own hot tub.
Yeah. This is registered. It's a
registered vehicle for Statesylvania or wherever we're from. Yeah. Let's do our Would You Rather. This one is...
very good.
It's a very good one. Would you rather have only two of your senses work at a time or have a two-dimensional body? Jimmy, I think the other people in line can hear us.
I think they like it.
Let's
continue.
So two-dimensional body. You slip under doors.
You can
real good
through any crack like a mouse.
Yeah, just slip right through. Also, a heavy wind will just take you right off. Take you off forever to Never Neverland. Second star to the right.
Roll up like one of those like roll up cookies.
I think, would that snap your bones? Like, would you have two-dimensional bones in there?
I feel like if I was 2D, I could roll myself. And for extra speed.
So just like one of those tube kites? Is that what you're going for?
Yeah, I'll go to the Olympics and blow everyone away.
Literally.
With my insane speeds.
See, but I think if you're two-dimensional, you're still human, and you need to be loved just like everybody else.
Just like everybody else.
But like there's bones and organs and things and stuff in there, right?
Well, I think you'd have to be all right, because if you get 2D and then all my organs and bones.
Well, they work in two-dimensional space.
See, that's right.
Okay.
So if I roll up at the Olympics and then I roll myself up during the Olympics, it's gonna be a gold medal time for me.
I just thought of something though.
Tell me.
Okay. So you're at the Olympics.
I'm at the Olympics.
You're all rolled up.
I'm ready.
You're ready to go.
I'm gonna win this hurdle race.
But then a hungry kid comes by.
Oh no!
And is like, "Ooh, what's this cool Jimmy-looking fruit roll-up here?" And then you get eaten by a child. What then, James?
I guess I get the silver medal. I'm still gonna place.
All right. Well,
what about the senses?
Yeah, two senses. Sight, always, forever. And always hearing, forever. I would only use those two.
How often can you use at will? You just shut off?
Well, I think it would be like you'd have to use a muscle. Like, okay, now I can hear. Done.
What if you snap your finger?
You have to call it out like a Wonder Twin.
Smell. Ice menorah.
Shape of ice menorah. It get really tiring, and everybody around
you have to be excited. Like if you just it doesn't work.
Now I can see. Now I can see. Nobody would like that.
No.
Especially not the people of the DMV.
No.
Nope.
They need you to pass the eye exam, or they won't give you your license. Don't ask me how I know that.
Did you lose your license once, Jimmy?
I turned off my sight. At the least opportune time.
You're telling me you already have this, would you rather? You've already chosen. How dare you? Oh, can't see.
Now I can't see anything.
For the listeners at home, Jimmy took off his glasses.
And now I'm putting
It's
them
clever
back on
in a
incorrectly.
comical way. It's very funny.
I promise.
I feel like I'd get lazy with it where I just keep one on always and just like rely really heavily on it because like I don't know, I hate exercise as we all do. And it would be such a chore to have to like move to touch something. I don't know, cuz while I'm eating, maybe I'm burning myself on the romantic candle in the middle of the table.
That would be terrible. But you could turn off your taste for like food you don't like.
Oh, ooh.
Healthiest boy
Oh, you're right.
in all of any town.
Oh my God. All those bitter cabbages.
You go into a terrible bathroom.
Yeah.
Turn off your smellers.
Get rid of that smell
Turn
and
off that smelly nose.
most everything else.
Yeah. Turn off your touch too. Why not?
Hey.
Go nuts.
Just really have fun in it. Just explore the bathroom space. Oh, gross. I hate the idea of that so much.
I love it.
Yeah, I think you're loving both of them right now.
Can we have a field trip to the DMV bathroom?
You can. I got to keep our place in line here. So, well, okay.
Pushing the tub. Like,
get in the bathroom because we can't get out. We can't get out of the tub.
not legally allowed.
Not allowed for us.
So, yeah. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, I just 2D. You could hide real good.
2D or not 2D?
That is. Hey! We just got pushed back 10 places in line.
That's also the law.
Yeah, that's the law. I mean, you could hide. You could. I mean,
where would you hide?
yeah, from the police. Ooh. Yeah, ooh, because I rob a bank. Oh, I switched it up on you. Jimmy always likes to rob banks.
The bank robber.
He's the bank robber. Whenever we have would you rathers that would give him a leg up on bank robbing,
Crimes.
that's what he tries to do. But this time, I'm turning the tables, bruh.
How could you?
I'm like this.
In a government building. You can't.
I'd slide.
You're gonna know.
Okay, I'm choosing. I'm doing it. I'm choosing 2D.
Go.
I'm doing. Watch me go. I'm trying. So I would do. Yeah, I would do the 2D body so that I could slip through the cracks of the vault, and then take all the 2-dimensional monies.
You could like put it inside your rolled up body.
That's right.
The gold bars.
All the gold bars. Put it.
Well,
in.
Wait, no. If you just put like a 20, like a sweet 20 in your pocket.
One of those sweet 20s.
It's just flat with you.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
You just put infinite 20s.
Just forever.
Yeah, because they're just flat.
They keep getting flatter.
It's 2D science.
That's how it works in physics.
Yeah.
And also would you rather magic. So yeah, I'm gonna go 2D body.
I think I'm gonna go with the senses.
Yeah?
Because there's just a lot of bad stuff out there. I don't know if you've seen out there.
So you're outside of this hot tub
when I snap my fingers.
and just no, I don't need any of it.
Smell or taste this thing or see it. And then if I turn off my sight and I trip accidentally, I'll just snap on the way down, turn off touch. Doesn't hurt. It's fine.
Well, it doesn't hurt. You'd still break your face on that old sidewalk.
But then I turn off my sight again, and then I can't tell.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Flawless.
I get it. Yeah. So with a round of applause, we're going to have you guys out there choose which one you'd like. So if you'd like the 2 senses, round of applause for 2 senses. All right, that's enough.
That's a lot of applause.
Yeah. Round of applause for 2D body. Now,
I think I win.
this isn't a competition. I've been told this many times that this isn't a competition.
However,
but in this case, it's a competition and you win. You definitely win.
I am the winner.
Thank you, James.
I win.
With that, we move on to our second segment that we like to call Lonely Hearts. Where we take two online personal ads, we read them out loud to, I guess, ourselves and anybody at the DMV's listening right now.
DMV cares.
Like DMV cares is their tagline.
Yeah.
And
we're at the front counter, but they're just going to have to hold on for us to...
Excuse me, ma'am, can you just wait with the forms just for a second?
For like 5
to 10 minutes. You made us wait. It's our turn to make you wait now. So our first Lonely Heart comes from you, doesn't it?
It does,
James.
come from me. The title of this Lonely Hearts post is "Does mold turn you on?"
Not yet.
Ooh, just wait.
Let's find out.
Do you like to get down and dirty around decay? Do you want to fuck among some fungi? The title says it all. I'm just a cold babe living in a moldy bedroom looking for a lady.
Oh, no.
The jury's out on whether or not this musty love nest might be hazardous. But what's the fun in doing it without a little danger? The mattress isn't directly on the composting carpet, so while you won't be manhandling the mildew, you'll still be having sex while swimming in spores.
This is terrible. All of this is terrible.
Terribly erotic.
No, it's just plain terrible.
You bring a jacket, I'll make a mixtape. I'm hot to trot and surrounded by rot.
It's a clever ending, but what, a jacket? Like so that you don't get sporified?
Like a jacket that covers maybe your whole body.
Oh, a hazmat suit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like a hazmat jacket.
I like to call hazmat suits jackets too.
Yeah.
That's my whole thing.
What a coincidence.
They didn't really describe much of themselves.
They're nasty.
We know that they are
sick,
probably a sick, nasty, dirty person. But like maybe I don't know, because there's like, oh, I'm feeling so dirty, so they took it like a little too seriously, maybe a little too far with that one.
It's just fucking the sewers.
Let's just go down there, get it on.
Skip the middle, man.
Let's just get it on in there. But they're lacking with the personal ad. They're lacking any like personality whatsoever, besides the one facet of dirtiness. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm having a hard time picking up on their vibe.
Jury's out, but let's see.
Okay. So
behind door number 2.
Behind door number 2. This one's entitled Super Mario Sex. I know this is super fucking weird, but what is a Craigslist for if not freaky ass sex fantasies? I want to fuck Super Mario. I want a guy to wear overalls, a red shirt, and a hat, and fuck me hard, while occasionally saying the catchphrases like, "Let's go," and "Mamma mia." I guess to look the part, it would be wicked if you had dark hair. That's a bonus. That's a bonus for them, the dark hair.
That's good.
If you have to leave your costume on during the whole... Oh, no, not if. You have to.
It's serious.
You have to leave your costume on during the whole encounter. If you're really into it, I can wear a pink dress and pretend to be Princess Peach. Ooh. Ha-cha! Any takers for my weird fetish? It'll be Ottawa this weekend.
What?
Oh, no. I read that wrong. It's in Ottawa this weekend. I was trying to make it a Super Mario thing. Like, it's Ottawa. No, it's just Canadian. So again, just another not terribly full. Oh, sorry. Jimmy's correct.
There is a sign off.
There is a sign off. It's woohoo! Thank you for keeping me honest, James.
Keeping you honest at the DMV. There's no lies allowed.
There's no lies allowed. Ma'am, you're just going to have to wait for my signature just 1 second. Anyway, I think we might have found love.
So how old is the Mario costume?
The Mario costume.
Because if it's very old, very, very old. Very, very old, maybe.
There's
Maybe we found love.
There's no age on this post. Yeah, we've run out of details on that one. But
we could put it. Okay, hold on. What is mold if not mushrooms?
Okay. All right.
I've not considered this. He's
Go
a
on.
mushroom man.
Uh-huh.
Shit.
Go on. No,
They're fucking.
Yeah, they're probably.
I think she's gonna encounter his.
He's a mushroom man. He's a mushroom man.
Mushroom tip.
Oh no. Gross.
We'll be leaving soon.
Yeah, it's okay, DMV.
You'll be rid of us soon.
This is a nasty lonely heart we got. This is a dirty, nasty lonely heart we got today. Sometimes it's like, hey, I like books, but today it's like, hey, I like mold and overalls. Yeah. So
moldy old.
Well, I think if they meet each other, since they don't give a lot of personal description of their biz, they don't really care about it, huh? Maybe?
I think as long as one of them is the moldiest man, aka Mario, then it'll probably just work.
Wait, not Luigi Mario?
No, he's the brother.
Right.
He's not.
It's Mario and Luigi
Everything
Mario.
funnels to Mario.
As the documentary film
Super
Mario Brothers. With who was that? That wasn't Bill Paxton, was it? No.
It was Mario.
It was Mario. Sorry, it was a documentary. It's the real Mario. John Leguizamo and Mario. Yeah, it was a great time. Dennis Hopper was in it too. Yeah, but man, we should get these two together for.
I think we have to legally.
A wild Ottawa weekend.
Yeah.
A Yahoo.
What is Ottawa if not the Mushroom Kingdom?
I've always heard Ottawa termed the Mushroom Kingdom.
That's right.
It's true. I think we got time for one more Would You Rather.
Do we?
Yeah, like a real quick one.
Do we want to ask the DMV?
Oh, yeah. Does anybody have a Would You Rather out there for us? We're going to ask.
Maybe just half of one.
Or just a halfie?
A halfie.
I like to call them halfies. Nope. Nobody does. All right. I got a whole list of them here, so don't you even worry about it.
Would you rather be a car or a boat?
We did that one before. Yeah. It was a 80s action boat or it was speed gunboat. Yeah. I think we're going to do this one. Would you rather live in a house where there's a perpetual party going on?
Yeah. Yes.
Or every okay. Or every vegetable you pick up to eat makes you nauseous until it's consumed.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, parties are good.
Parties are good, but all the time, James? All the time?
I do like not being sick. I might get sick of a party, but then I'll just take a nap, and then I'll be ready for more partying.
I used to live in a frat house. Not a part of the frat. I was a full grown-ass man at the time, but I needed a place to live. And it was very cheap. It wasn't that cheap. Anyway, so I had a job interview, and they decided to throw a big old rager the night before, and so right underneath my room too. Good. So I decided, in my infinite wisdom, to pick up all my things, move to the other side of the house, and try and sleep in the bathtub on the other end of the whole house.
How'd that go?
Not well. I did not sleep well. Anyway,
like a sleeping bath.
Nobody turned on the water, Jimmy. What I'm trying to say is I want the vegetables to make me nauseous, is what I'm saying. I'm picking the other one.
Are you going to grow vegetables in your bath bed? Could you do that?
If I brought some dirt in there, sure, I guess. What are you going to pick?
I'm partying.
You are? You're a party boy?
Like partying. So I clap for partying.
All right. We got a bunch of party people here.
Sounds like partying. One.
Oh, we're finally back from that awful DMV.
It was a hell. There were nice people there, but it was a
very
bad
nice
place.
People.
It was a good place.
It's tough when you're mad at the situation, you know? When the situation's shitty.
I mean, I have a new car, so that's all right.
You do have a new car, and it fits our hot tub into it perfectly.
Yeah, we drove it home, putting in the hot tub.
The car is more.
It's got a tow. We towed it.
Yeah,
that makes more sense.
Like the car itself is more like the steed, and the hot tub is like the chariot. And we've got great big, like, what are those things that you hold?
The reins.
Reins. We've got reins to the new car.
And one of them controls the steering wheel. Yeah. And one of them controls the stick shift, I guess. And
then you need two people to do it because then another one controls the gas pedal.
Yeah.
And the other one controls the brake pedal.
But we have to be dressed up in a two-man fucking trench coat for this to work also.
We have to be on each other's shoulders. Well, one person needs...
In the hot tub.
We're not a shoulder Ouroboros. We're stacked on top of each other. It's not like a 69ing shoulder kind of situation.
It's like when you see people water skiing and they make a human tower, but it's just us and there's a trench coat still involved.
There's a trench coat in a hot tub.
And if that trench coat gets wet, oh no, we're going to drown.
So when we took the sight test, which was after the recording you all folks all just heard.
Yeah.
God. One of us had to describe what the letters looked like on top to the person down below so the person down below could tell them what that letter was.
And it turned into a real short game of telephone, let me tell you.
Yeah.
I was like, it looks like the spice cinnamon. And then Dane was like, I love grilled cheese sandwiches. What are we doing?
What's this we're doing here? And then Jimmy says the letter I from the grilled cheese sandwiches.
And then Dane's like, let me just call you for real on my real telephone. And I said, oh, that's a great idea.
And then I take out my rotary phone from underneath the bubbles.
And I say, Dane, oh no.
And I bring, hello, operator.
And somehow it works. He gets me.
And then I get him.
And then I answer, but it's real distorted and bubbly.
Yeah.
And I can't hear you, though I am but 5 feet away from your real mouth anyway.
But my real mouth is going through the old-timey voice engine.
We made a lot of decisions and choices today. The people at the DMV were very patient with us.
They were very patient. We love all of them. Thank you all. Helping us with the paperwork.
Yeah.
And all of that. And all that.
$5,000 charge.
That's an expensive charge at the DMV. Holy shit.
It's a Mustang. A real one.
It must.
It's a horse.
We bought a horse. We bought a zoo.
It's 1 horsepower, but it's a real engine on that horse. It's like a robot horse. I don't want to brag, but it's like a robot horse
that looks like an old Studebaker
and still has pedals and a stick shift
and a steering
wheel because that's what we said earlier. Therefore, it's still true.
All right, so. We did a couple at the DMV, a couple of Would You Rathers, that is.
Yeah, everyone loved it. Nobody hated it.
Not a single person
Not one.
in line at the DMV.
That's right.
But let's do another one.
Oogie.
Would you rather have to wear a kilt and play the bagpipes or wear a Viking outfit and play a horn?
Huh. Yeah, there's a lot of horns. I know it means like the Ricola horn and not the Star Wars horn.
I think it means like a bison's horn, like.
Yeah, like Ricola.
No, Ricola is the long boy. Is the
from
Alps.
The biggest bison?
Yeah. the long bice.
Yeah, just like a horn that you would then put a drink into.
Yeah.
And then it would spill out the bottom, I guess.
Uh-huh.
That's why the Vikings were so upset all the time. They had to hold a finger on their cups so they didn't dribble.
We can't party without using both hands. That's my Scandinavian accent.
Very good.
It's not.
You sounded like the Count a little bit.
One horn.
I feel like a horn would be much easier to play because you don't need to. You just blow, I guess. What do you do with? You can't play a horn.
Yeah, you can.
How? Excuse you.
You're excused.
Like it makes one note, and you just are more manly or less manly depending on how hard you toot the horn.
Should I go get my tuba right now?
No, tuba's got notes though. Tuba, you change the airflow and it make notes. I know how tuba do.
Horns can do the same thing, but it's like
How?
in intervals.
How do you do it?
Like with your mouth, you go, or
Oh.
you see.
How many different options do you have?
Depending on how hard you can really force it. So there's like bum 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 bum. That's it. That's all I got. Yeah, there you go. So how hard you can flap, or how like tight you can get that buzz.
But all you need your mouth.
Bagpipes.
There's a lot going. Bagpipes are fucking complicated.
Bagpipes. You fill a bladder full of air.
Okay.
And then it's constantly blowing air, but with like a lot of resistance. So it's not like blowing out as fast as you can blow it in.
Yeah.
And there's only one little like fluty thing, and that makes the.
But it's attached. It looks like the Pokemon Shuckle a little bit.
Yeah, it does. And the big boys sprouting out the back, those are making the drone. So you don't. Yeah.
Man, I honestly legitimately love bagpipes.
I like bagpipes too.
They're fucking great. They have the stereotype of being terrible, but they're great.
They're pretty fun.
You could just.
They're very loud,
but they're big. Not as big as like a tuba, but like comparable. They're pretty big.
They're pretty big.
And I imagine you need skills. You need playing abilities.
Well, the thing with bagpipes is you don't have to like sync up your breathing with how you're playing. So it's kind of counterintuitive for a lot of people who actually play breathy instruments. Because with breathy instruments, you have to breathe when you're not playing a note. But with bagpipes, the air is just coming out always.
It's spilling out, and you gotta fucking give it CPR.
That's right.
CPR bagpipes.
So I feel like even though I'm Scottish and like a kilt sounds pretty good, I don't know if I
mean, the Vikings probably got kilts equivalent. They're not wearing pants.
Maybe not.
They're wearing like kilts.
Loincloths?
No, they're wearing like furs. I guess they're wearing furs.
They are wearing furs.
And boots with the fur.
Okay, I'm Googling.
Googling what Vikings do.
Did Vikings...
What do Vikings
wear pants? Did Vikings wear pants? Did Vikings wear pants? Viking clothes are made from wool, linen, and animal skins. The Vikings were skillful weavers and made their own clothes.
Furs.
Men wore tunics and trousers.
Tunic. See, a tunic. That's a kilt. That's just a kilt.
So if I wore my tunic without pants, because they wore trousers with their tunics.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's too much clothes. It's cold in
It's very cold. Big, heavy wool clothes. Big, heavy wool clothes. So that's more what I'd be like accustomed to.
Furs.
And I can play horns already.
But can you play two horns at once?
No, I can't.
You double fist horns.
I can't double fist the horn.
Why? Have you tried?
Yeah, I have. I've done 2 trumpets on either side of my mouth.
The trumpet. That's Mambo number 5.
That's Mambo no. Yeah.
Mamba Nama.
That's Nama Nama Nama. That's Manamana.
I was friends with a guy whose sister's name was Jessica, and then he had 2 little younger brothers. So anytime that song came on and they mentioned the name Jessica, the 2 little boys would be like, Jessica! That's you!
Oh, no.
And I said, oh boy.
They don't know what they're talking
What
about.
the fuck must it be like to be 5? You bitches. Punk ass Brewsters.
Oh no. They're brewing beer all over the
Punky
place.
Brewster.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'd enjoy playing the horn more just because I already know how to play it, but I prefer the style of the kilt. And
It's flannel or something.
Yeah, I mean,
Flannel-ish.
tartan's made of some stuff.
Wes-
Tweed maybe?
They're all twee. They love twee music.
Tweed, duh.
What if I had
Tweed,
What if I had a
duh.
tweed kilt and a tweed jacket? And
Yeah.
I was
You'd be
Scottish.
a proper Scottish gentleman.
with the elbow
Patches, yeah.
made out of fox leather.
Oh my god.
It would take the whole fox. But
make-
I know.
Because of your giant elbows.
Yeah. What? Foxes are
Haven't-
little.
No, foxes are like the size of dogs, but you just have really huge elbows.
Oh,
So
they're bigger than I thought.
Yeah,
They do
they
have
are.
larger elbows than I thought also.
your elbows.
They are disproportionate.
We haven't said this about Jimmy. We've talked about his shortness and his baldness, but not his giant elbows.
Oh, no.
Am I wrong?
I'm gonna take 5. 5 elbows, that is.
I have 5 elbows worth of elbows.
I've got 5 elbows worth of patience left.
That's a weird quirk, but all right.
I'm a My Hero Academia guy. Anyways, I think,
With 5 elbows,
yeah, that's my power.
but going into one hand.
Yeah.
Gross.
I'm
Got basket arms.
Basket Case, the movie. That's my quirk.
Starring Jimmy.
Oh, that movie is very good. Go watch Basket Case. Stop what you're doing.
Yeah,
Go
stop
watch
right now.
Basket
Stop
Case.
watching our podcast. Stop.
Only if you watch Basket Case are you allowed to pause this episode.
We have rules here.
We have
in
laws.
the PJC cast.
Laws. We talked a lot about the laws at the DMV because that's what we're there for. Law studies.
Fun laws.
Fun laws
You can't
to drink to.
you can't eat a ice cream cone on the sidewalk on Sundays in Milwaukee is a law.
I wonder why.
Probably like one guy did it and everyone's like, "Oh, that's gross."
One guy did it and then he sued the sidewalk in small claims. Milwaukee's like, nope, kibosh. Put a kibosh on this.
You can't keep a giraffe in your basement
Bullshit.
through a holiday
Bullshit.
in
I love giraffes.
Boise.
They don't even. Why are there giraffes in Bzee?
Because the Ringling Brothers came by and were selling off their stock. Needed some fresh giraffes.
And Mr. Boise, Idaho says,
I'll take those giraffes.
at a fine price,
At a fine
5
price."
pence a piece.
We're in England now.
And they were like, that's like 1,000 million gold pieces, said them who didn't know math how do good. And then they were like, sure. And they handed them like 5 pennies and they're like, great. We'll go. It's the year 7.
I'm really interested in your timeline, Jim.
It's a good one.
Back in my day,
Oh, is that Jesus Christ himself? Do you want to show him the giraffes, Mr. Boise, Idaho?
we called sandwiches flat Sammies. Charged 3 playing cards a bite.
And they were worth it.
And it was worth it too.
They were the flattest. What's that sandwich called where you fucking flatten it, but it's full, it's dense? You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
the Hunter's sandwich.
No, is that what it's called? I
Yeah.
thought it had like a,
Yeah, the Hunter's sandwich.
where like you put like 1,000 meats and 1,000 cheeses.
Yeah, Reddit was obsessed
Yeah,
with
Reddit was
them
like,
for
yeah.
a year.
Is it?
a
that name
Hunter's
doesn't-
sandwich.
I'm gonna Google that.
All right. Fine.
But I want
you'd be
that now.
wrong.
I'm very hungry.
Would you rather eat a Hunter's sandwich or a burrito?
Ooh. I haven't had a good burrito in a long ass time.
I know, but you've never had a Hunter's sandwich.
I've never had a Hunter sandwich. Shooter's sandwich.
Damn, I was wrong.
It's a steak sandwich prepared and cooked with steak and mushrooms, salt and pepper that is placed inside a hollowed out long loaf of bread and then weighed down. It originated in England and then the Edwardian era. Beef Wellington is the name of the sandwich that I wanted. Beef Wellington.
It's not a sandwich.
Listen.
That's a baked roast.
Covered
Listen.
in bread.
Listen,
A breaded crust.
you're right.
I know.
But listen,
Okay.
if I Google it,
Uh-huh.
Chef Gordon Ramsay comes up.
Yeah.
And he yells at me personally.
If this Wellington was any pinker, it'd
You-
be a communist.
Oh.
And then it would all taste the same as good. Because that's how communism works.
That's how
I'm
it-
Gordon Chef Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Chef Gordon Ramsay.
I have a white coat and I yell a lot.
And I sweat
I'm a sweaty man.
profusely, and I can't handle spicy food.
Only if it's too spicy. I love spices, but don't put it. It's too bland. If not, it's a very particular.
You're bordering on your Cockney baby character again.
Hello, I'm Chef Gordon Ramsay.
What are you picking? What are it?
Oh no!
What is oldies?
I'm gonna go with my Scottish
What's
heritage.
oldies then?
Yes, I'm gonna go with my Scottish heritage and learn the bagpipes because it's something that I haven't done before, and I just prefer the freedom of the kilt and the sparring.
You're not expected to wear pants or underwear.
Oh no, laddie!
If the wind picks up
I wouldn't wear
and
nothing
somebody was
under
staring,
there.
that's just God's fault.
You know, James, with the amount of holes in my pants, I might as well be wearing a kilt.
Oh no.
Because
That's just true.
in real life, Dane has a lot of holes in his pants.
They're all in a very particular crotch-related area.
Right by me balls.
And I don't know how Dane walks or what Dane's doing to wear out his pants there only, always.
It's not even like me balls are that big. I'm going to level
if
with
these
you.
balls are rocking.
Listen. Listen. Listen.
I'm listening.
My balls aren't even that big. Oi. Taste through. Billy Connolly. Oh, Jimmy, Jim.
That's me.
It's from Muppet Treasure Island.
I know.
Okay, cool.
I love that one.
What are
Because
you
then they
picking?
say big fat baby faced eating O'Brien, and then a beautiful woman says,
Yes.
and everyone's like, oh.
Oh, I get the joke. They
It's
say
a
to
funny
each
joke
other.
because they just said some bullshit. Muppet Treasure Island's the best one. Besides maybe just like the new Muppet movie.
Old Tom? Really old Tom? Dead Tom?
So dumb. Also all those Muppet movies are good. What's the Christmas one? Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
That's
Christmas
great.
Carol. Yeah, that's really great.
Muppets had their time to shine.
They did. And
I'm
then
picking Scottish also.
You are.
So I can be a British
No.
Scotch baby.
That's not
Hey,
Scottish.
what's more annoying, my voice or the sound of bagpipes?
Your voice, because we've already agreed bagpipes are cool.
They are very cool.
Okay, but
What
let's...
if I did... This is my impersonation of the bagpipes.
I'm literally turning you down. I'm literally turning you down right
I'll
now.
stop yelling.
Okay, thank you.
I'm whispering.
That's fine.
I'm much too low volume.
You're ASMRing me.
You should
now,
not
that's
turn
fine.
me down.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Okay,
We did
so
it.
we're both a bunch of Scottish boys. We've got the. I guess your
The
beard
biggest
isn't
balls
red,
of the
but
bunch, I guess.
Just those meaty clackers swinging.
They're made out of metal. I've had surgeries. Don't ask what for. They were for metal balls. I told you.
What are we doing next?
It's Marry Fuck Kill.
Hey!
Metal balls, or brass balls, or steel balls. Marry Fuck Kill. Just kidding. Those aren't them.
That's two on the nose.
That's 2 on the crotch. For your balls, 2 of them. 2 on the crotch.
Right.
Makes 4 in the bush.
2 sets of testicles, so divine.
Marry Fuck Kill. You marry one thing, fuck a second thing, kill a third thing. Our 3
Interesting.
things
Yes.
this week.
Oh, that's the waterproof paper that we're so fond of.
It's wet. Marry Fuck Kill. Bed, bath, or beyond. Marry Fuck Kill.
Okay. I see where you're coming from
All
here.
3 of those things are separated, so that we
You
are
gotta
not going to
keep
get
them
sued.
separated.
We won't get sued.
No.
Illegal to sue us. I want that to be a law. It's illegal to sue those PJC boys.
National treasure.
They can do whatever they want.
Cast. Dane and Jimmy are perfect stallions of men.
Unsuable, they said. It couldn't be done, they said. It were done.
We did get sued. Is what you're saying.
We got sued by the Anti-Suing Corporation.
Oh.
And then we were just like, wait, is this good or
Sueception.
is this oh shit. I'm a suaholic. Anyways.
Okay, so we've got bed, a soft place to lay your head, where you take your bride when wed.
Where you take your fresh baked bread.
Not
Where your
Not
horses
any-
will be stead.
not
Fast.
any place for the metal lead. A place to sleep for Hansel and Gretel.
Come on.
Oh, you didn't let me finish. Gretel. Oh, little children, who might you be who want to eat my candy house?
You look delicious. What? Who said that? I'm a witch. Not.
Well, this is my brother Hansel, and I'm Gretel.
Here, I'm sorry.
Oh, you didn't let me finish.
Hey, could you spell that for me? I'm a witch. I don't spell great.
Greed. LE. Pause for applause.
Well, it checks out. Come on in. I'm gonna eat you now.
Oh, great. Let's do it.
I've got candy. Take it. I'm a stranger.
We are but children, and we would be eating your candy now.
I wonder why I don't have the same accent as you. I'm a witch, anyways.
Witches don't have the accent. Only us little children.
You'll grow out of it. No, you won't. I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, we know, but now it's a free candy. Oops,
right.
on milk.
Get in the pot. Get in the pot. It's boiling, but not. It's
What
like a
is
frog.
this,
It's like
a
the frog.
jacuzzi?
Yeah, it's a tie-in. It's a tie-in episode. You're gonna love it for like 5-10 minutes, and then it'll be the last thing you ever love.
Come on, Hansel, let's get in. Und okay, Gret. Oh. All right.
I wonder who has the
That's the
longest
bed.
name.
That's the bed.
That's the bed. It's sexy. There's a witch there.
Yeah.
Dead bones.
A lot of candy. Bath. Get clean.
Similar
Squeaky.
to the cauldron we just mentioned.
Yeah.
But different.
But you don't die.
Safer.
You don't get turned into a stew.
How hot of a bath could you take?
I've definitely, as we all know, it's common knowledge that Dane is a fan of baths.
He's a bath fan.
I'm a bath fan. And I have a very particular way that I bathe.
Go on and tell us, please. I don't know if we know this.
And so I scrub out the tub. Before every time I take a bath, because, we live with people.
Feet are there.
Yeah. And, our bathroom can get neglected from time to time.
What?
And many people go in there. So I scrub out the tub, and then I boil a pitcher of water.
Go on.
And I pour it all over the tub so that when I fill up the tub with hot water, it's hotter longer. You see?
Uh-huh.
So it's like preheating the tub.
What if you only poured boiling water in the tub?
And I just get in
You
boiling
just get
water?
in the boiling water.
That sounds awful. Now,
awfully relaxing.
There was a point where there wasn't enough hot water being made for me to have a bath, and it was very disappointing.
Oh, no.
But then they overcompensated, and the water was too hot.
Here?
Yeah. And
What do you mean they overcompensated? What does that mean?
Well, they either fixed the water heater or they turned it up too high, because I made up a bath once and I got in and I was like, oh yeah. Oh, this is roasty toasty. And then 10 minutes later, I was like, I gotta get out of here.
I'm gonna die.
This is too much. And I got out and I was all pink like a lobster boy.
It depends on the time of day.
It might.
If I'm being quite honest.
I've taken baths at pretty much all times of the
we're gonna do inside baseball of the apartment that we live in A-Town, USA. In the morning, everything's cold, and you can take a hot shower, and it'll be a hot shower
for about 5 minutes.
No, it'll stay hot, but it's not. It's going through cold pipes, I guess, or fucking I don't know. So it's never as hot as in the evening. But if you're in the evening, it's a gamble if lots of people are using hot water. Yeah. Because then maybe you get less hot water because it's all gone.
It's a very old building.
It's an old one.
So anyway, baths are great. I use bath bombs.
Yeah.
Jimmy, have you ever used a bath bomb? You're not a bath man.
I haven't taken a bath since bath bombs were invented.
Yeah.
The last time I took a bath, this is no joke, I had mono and I thought I was dying.
Oh, right.
So I took an ice bath.
The much shared mono disease that you've had.
It's the kissing disease.
It is.
Mumps. Wait.
Yeah. So I highly recommend it, but it's you have no great love for baths.
I don't dislike them, but I don't see, even just showers. Like I shower because I have to shower. I feel like I probably said all this on a different podcast. On a different
not
podcast.
This podcast.
But like I take showers because I gotta, and I don't hate it when I'm in there. But in a general sense, I'm just like, I hate that I have to spend time doing this.
Maintenance.
Because I could be doing something else.
Yeah.
Like now I'm in a routine. I didn't used to have like a job, like a day job. Like I had a job, but I worked from home. So whenever I took a shower, it was kind of sort of up to me.
Yeah.
And I never wanted to because I was always doing something. But now it's like, oh, I have to go to work, so I'm going to get up and take a shower because that's what you do.
Yeah.
It's part of the routine.
And I use it as time to catch up on my podcasts and
that's
relax.
all the time. All day is time for Dane to catch up on podcasts.
I listen to a lot of podcasts.
Dane came home yesterday, ate dinner, and was listening to a podcast for an hour. And then he left, and he probably continued to listen to podcasts until he arrived.
That's true. I did. That is true. And then Beyond.
The Beyond.
Question marks.
It's where Buzz Lightyear wants to go.
It's true. Yes.
He wants it, but he's never had it, but he wants it.
It is the time in which a party ends when you're invited and it says 7 p.m. to question marks.
Yeah.
That's the Beyond.
But it's also when a party ends, but people still want to party, so you like go to Denny's with like a few people.
The after party.
And you're all really tired.
So Denny's is the Beyond.
Yeah.
In that situation.
And it's also where the Twilight Zone was filmed. Little known fact.
Beyond.
In the Beyond. There was a game about it twice with a girl and then a pig man. Beyond the Beyond. I think that was the name of that.
I don't remember that at all.
It was a cult classic, I promise.
Okay.
And they're making been making the sequel for 20 years.
Oh dear.
Or something. It's bound to be good.
It's going to be another Duke Nukem forever.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Duke Nukem's brain is a beyond of sorts.
Why is that?
He's a lewd, tough man.
Oh, he is. Kick butt and chew bubblegum.
He's all out of gum.
He's all out of gum. He's all out of gum. Beyond is the unknown. Beyond is the limitless reach of our own imagination.
If you perhaps
dream it,
prescribe
they will come.
To the flat earther theories, it's where the sidewalk ends.
It's where
it's a poem.
The ice sidewalk.
It's the smile of a baby.
If you prescribe to the flat earth theory, Beyond is the smile of a baby.
If you have ever seen a lost balloon, the Beyond. Because where does it go? You will never...
Beyond.
No. It goes to the Beyond. I told you. I've answered it. Asked and answered.
If you see a sign that says no alcoholic beverages beyond this point, that is the Beyond.
If you've ever gone to laser tag and your gun sort of jams, like it's not working right, like they didn't charge it or like it's just out of batteries, that's the Beyond.
Yeah, that's it. If you're watching Star Trek, one of them, I don't know, whatever the fuck those movies are called.
Movies?
The Star Trek movies.
Like the OG
with
ones?
the Chris Pine.
Oh, sure. Go on.
One of them has Beyond in the title.
Star Tracks Beyond the Railroad of Space. That's my favorite Chris Pine film.
Well, Captain, I believe a choo-choo is in order.
Make it so. That's a different captain.
We need more coal, Captain. She can't take much more.
We'll have to go to that coal planet. We'll have to touch down our tracks on that coal planet, steal all the coal, and then we'll have fuel for our coal-powered spaceship.
What do
That's
I look
a train,
like?
also.
Jim, what do I look like? An engineer or a doctor? It's both, because we're on a train.
Well, that those overalls and that wrench you're holding
But
are
also
very
the
confusing.
But also the stethoscope around your neck.
And the cowboy boots with the spurs on them.
We don't...
What is this look, Doctor?
Honestly, Bones, I'm not quite sure where you come from.
And the skeleton suit. I mean, really. I know that's why we call you Bones, but come on.
But come on, you're not 8. You know how to dress yourself.
I don't. I'm a Dr. Coal Miner, not a
Okay.
fashionista.
You're putting Scotty on top of this character now.
It's a multi-layered textured.
There's a lot going on with the engineer the engineer doctor.
I don't know original Star Wars.
That's fine.
I mean Star Trek.
I think we've explored beyond. I think I'm ready.
Go.
I'm going to marry my bed because I have a really nice bed. And yeah, I like it.
That's great.
So,
That's beautiful.
I spend a lot of time in there, and it's a good companion. You spend like a third of your life on that bed.
You like fake wake up in the morning.
I do.
Because sometimes I'll see you like respond to something or like on Facebook, but it's like Dane shouldn't be awake yet at all, like at all. And then you just are, and I'm like, what's going on? Because you're just sleeping though.
And then, so I'm gonna marry my bed. I'm going to fuck a bath because I love baths and they're comfortable and I trust them and they relax me. You know what it doesn't relax me?
The beyond.
Uncertainty. I get real keyed up when things are unknown. Also, who needs it?
Oh.
Who needs it, right?
Everything we have is within our grasp.
Infinity equals entropy. Infinity equals death.
Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Yoda.
Yoda. Hashtag Yoda. You've heard of hashtag YOLO. Hashtag Yodo.
Hashtag Yodo, though.
For sure. And then, so I'm going to kill Beyond. I'm going to kill it.
Okay.
In its unthinkable face.
So I'm gonna kill a bath.
Oh, yeah, well, okay.
Because I don't need it.
You don't need it.
Showers are efficient.
Showers are fine.
And a bath is a time for relaxing, and I will relax in a different way, I guess.
I mean, I guess.
Like I have the jacuzzi. I mean, who are we kidding? I mean it'll do. It's like a bath, but with
That's true.
wine and medicine and ice cream and just whatever the fuck else.
Whatever else we throw
Whatever else
in
I've
here.
spilled on myself.
Bodily fluids.
Like pee.
Like urine, yes.
I'm gonna marry my bed as well.
Yeah.
Because it's just good. It's always there for me. I wake up real stiff sometimes.
Yeah. But
Just like a good marriage.
like a good marriage. give me another round of that. Like a good marriage, I wake up stiff.
I wake up stiff, and then my bed wife takes care of me. Whatever that means. Because I leave all day. I leave my bed wife all day.
Aww.
And then when I come home, I'm like, bed wife. And then I fall into bed wife. And then I wrap myself up in bed wife. And then I'm going to fuck the beyond. I'm going to cheat on my bed wife and fuck the beyond.
Oh dear.
We never consider the implications of this. However, I want to fuck the beyond because damn, Damn, that's mysterious. Damn, there's aliens out there.
Probably.
Damn, Skulder and Mully and Skulder. Skullduggery and Molderobly. And then there was 3 men that were also blind, like the mice in that show.
Mm-hmm. Black oil, don't forget that.
They had guns. Was that, what were they? The smoking
Don't
men.
forget about Kerchak.
I don't understand that reference. I've never seen the Sex Files.
And the bees. All of these things are real X-Files stuff.
There was an episode where there was a moldy Skulder, and it was like giving them visions, but they were just buried underground.
Oh.
And then they were like, "Oh, we got unburied out of the ground," but then they were still buried. The plant told them that they were unburied.
I know which one you're talking about.
And it was eating them. X-Files. Dun dun. X-Files.
It was a fungus. It wasn't a plant. It was a fungus.
It was an underground fungus among
Yeah,
us.
World's largest organism. Anyway, you did it. And we did it.
Yeah.
And that'll do us. Thank you for joining us today in the tub, everybody, and joining us in the DMV.
Yeah, it was a double dip trip.
That's right. Thank you to All Out Comedy in Oakland for hosting us.
Yeah.
They are great there. They have shows Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights.
All the ding dang
classes. They've got classes over there, so please check them out. If you are in the Bay Area.
Yeah, which maybe we're close to. Who knows?
I wouldn't bet on it. State Sylvania. But States Tana.
States Dakota.
New States Dakota.
New Florida.
New Pork City. New Pork City.
That's a Mother 3 reference that Dane
welcome.
doesn't know, but he's played it. He's got it in Smash, probably.
Yeah, I got it in Smash.
figured it out.
Yep.
I'm like, why does Dane know that? Oh,
Smash Brothers. If you have any Would You Rathers or half of a Would You Rather, you might even want to call them Woodies.
Oh, wait. No.
Thank you, Michael the Rubber Duck, for that one.
That's a full Would You Rather, is a Woody. A Woodies or halfies?
Woodies are halfies.
No, I don't think that's correct. I think a Would You Rather is a Woody. I think that's what Michael the Duck said. Quack, quack. Okay. But a halfie is just a halfie.
All right.
And a Woody is a Woody.
If you have any Woodies for us, send them to the PJCcast@gmail.com or tweet them using hashtag the PJC. Find us on Instagram. Find us on Patreon. Find us on the other places.
Patreon.
Yeah, where we just baked all day.
Oh my God.
You said it.
I did. It's a fish joke. It's a fishing joke. I promise. Don't worry. Don't think too much about it.
But yeah, let us know what you think. Share us with your friends. Give us a review on the iTunes. Thank you to Jordan for writing our theme song. You can find his podcast, The Loud Dark Room, wherever you find podcasts. It's a great show. And thank you to Brad Jonas for drawing our podcast image. He's a very talented improviser and illustrator.
Yeah.
But I think that'll do us for another week.
I have a new car. It's a horse.
It's actually a horse.
I love it romantically.
Oh.
I'm going to cheat on my bed and my beyond with my horse car.
That's fine.
For another week.
I'll be in the bath. If you need me, I'll be in the bath. For another week, my name is Dane.
And I'm Jimmy.
And have a good night and get home safe.
The Kids in the Hall came back after decades-long hiatus. And their first bit was that they all worked at an auto part, like a car repair place.
Yeah.
And a woman, one of the 5 of them was a woman, of course. And she like comes up and she's like, is my car ready? It's been here for months. And they're like, oh no, it's not ready yet. We are still working on. We're getting parts. It's not ready. And she's like, oh, okay. That's what you said the last time, but but all right. And then he's like, yes, come back in another month or something. I don't know. I'm probably making up a lot of shit. But then, like, she, like, thinks twice about it or has another question or something. And then she goes back into the car repair area, and they're all just fucking the car. And they've been fucking the car this whole time.
Oh.
And then one of them is just like, all right, we fuck cars.
Let's just come clean. Is this because your car's a horse? Are you going to fuck your horse car?
I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to think about the A to B fucking correlations here.
The associations you've made with your own bit and story.
It's all true. I fucked my horse car. It's got several tailpipes and a regular tail too, 'cause it's a horse. I'll lift up that tail. It'll take a stinky toot, 'cause it's its exhaust pipe. If you know what I mean. It farts methane.
Like anything else does.
But also exhaust.
Exhaust and methane together make a potent pair.
You might die. Step back, please. It'll kick you too. It's a horse. Don't get behind it. It's a horse.
It's a horse. It'll hurt you.
Fucking kill you.
Fuck
Horses
you
will
up.
bite you,
Yeah.
and horses will kick you, and both of those things can kill you.
Yeah.
But people are like, I'm gonna ride a horse. I'm gonna make a horse dance to music because they're smart, but not as smart as dolphins. If dolphins had legs, they'd be better dancers. I'm tired of arguing about this with you.
Jimmy, if I have to hear you yell at me till you're blue in the face about dolphins making better horses than horses are and how much a better dancers they are, I think I'm going to have to leave, man, because it's getting on to be like, you need help, man.
Have you heard about this is real. Did you hear about the time they tried to like socialize a dolphin in like the 60s?
Yeah.
You heard about that? No, this is actually real.
The Drunk History did it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, and they gave the dolphins LSD.
Yeah, and then the fucking woman had to like
jerk off
the dolphin
because it wasn't concentrating on learning how to speak human speech. So instead of just like moving it from tank to tank with the other lady dolphins, she's just like, I'll just go ahead and jerk it off. And then the head of the whole thing was at a party and had some LSD and said, you know what this LSD would be great for? Dolphins, he said. And then as I heard it in Drunk History, who was the spaceman who talked about space all the time? Not Rob Reiner.
Patrick Stewart.
Nope.
Joel McHale.
Nope. That's not.
Fred Armisen. No. Was it?
He was DeGrasse Tyson's
Neil
first guy.
Bill Nye.
No, the first one.
What are you talking about?
He made the golden record.
Oh, Billions and Billions.
Yes, him.
Fuck.
Help me.
His first name was Billions.
No, it wasn't.
His last name was Of Stars.
Him.
Everyone forgot about him.
He came up.
Everyone was like, yeah, he's the best.
He went down to the place and he's like, what the fuck are you doing?
To who?
To the dolphins. You're giving these dolphins LSD and you're jacking them off.
Did he really?
Yes.
That's amazing.
According to Drunk History, though. So, you know.
Okay, hold on. Who's... This is like a dumb thing that we can't... Winslow.
Carl
Sagan. Carl Sagan.
Sagan. Thank you. Fuck.
You remembered Carl.
Carl
Sagan's first name is fucking Carl. Can we just talk about that for a second? Carl Sagan, the fucking the hometown daddy of all fucking star science.